you are not understanding. See, as array is a static data structure, or in this other way, it is not dynamic in nature. So whatever the size you will give, minus n, if that size is represented as n. So when front equal to n minus 1 and rear equal to n minus 1, then it is full, otherwise it is false. Okay, fine enough. So in NQ, if it is full, if it is full, then return back. What actually it means? If it is full, you cannot enter or you cannot insert any element, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the next condition it is showing? If it is empty, you already know what actually is empty function means. If it is empty, then both front and rear both will be -1, so both needs to have 0. So these arrows are you can think of these are equal to, so front equal to rear equal to 0. See, both will be pointing to 0 now, and a of rear, that means a of 0 will be equal to x. This x will be provided by the user. You could ask the element what user want to print in the main function itself. Else, if it's not the case, if it is not empty, I just have to increment rear is equals to rear plus 1, and again I will be using a of rear is equal to x. समझ में आया this code?
हाँ हाँ,
Yes, sir.
और यार
So-
इंक्रीमेंट हो रहा है ना बार बार, वो एक्स जब ढल रहा है.
Yes, rear is being incremented. Rear is being incremented every time when a particular uh, element is inserted. So why only rear? Why not front?
सर नहीं तो डिलीट कैसे करेंगे? फ्रंट तो डिलीट से होगा ना.
Exactly. Rear is used for inserting an element. Front is used for deletion of an element. You have already know the principle. Front is always used to delete. Rear is always used to insert. So in NQ operation, you will be only be working with rear only. Rear will be incremented. So in this case, if you look at in these two blocks, a of rear is equals to x, a of rear is equals to x. So this is a common thing. So it will be run anyway. So I can take it out and I can keep it here. A of rear equal to x, and these two remain there. Like in mathematics, if something is common, I can take it out of the bracket, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is similar. I have not changed any single code. I've just made a of rear come out of these two blocks, and because it will be run whatever the case it may be. Okay, so let's suppose now if you look at, I have given NQ2, so 2 is incremented at this point of time, and both front and rear are pointing to 2. Now when I say NQ5, at this point of time only rear will be incremented, not the front. So these are the two conditions what we will be talking about. If it is empty, both will be incremented. If it is not empty, only rear will be incremented. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So NQ operation is done. It is completed. Then this is NQ7. Okay. Then you have DQ operation. Let's suppose DQ. When you cannot DQ, when you cannot delete.
If front exceed rear, we cannot delete because that condition would not satisfy. If front exceeds 0, rear, if front goes and goes to exceed rear, then we cannot
Don't think of this
delete,
function. First
because
of all,
front become 3 and rear will be 2. We cannot delete then.
You have already written that function. If your queue is empty, you cannot delete. Simple. Can you delete if your queue is empty?
No.
No, you cannot delete if your queue is empty. So this is what the first statement means. If it is empty, if is empty returns true, then you return back. You cannot delete, or you can give a message printf. It cannot be deleted. your queue is empty, or our queue is empty. Simple. No need to think about front is greater than rear and rear is lesser than front. This is simple condition, DQ. Now, what is another condition if there is only one element? So how will say if there is only one element in the queue? What is the condition?
If front equal to rear.
Yes, if both front and rear are pointing to only a single element, only element. This may only happen when there is a single element in the queue. So if there is a single element in the queue, if I delete this, what my queue will become?
Empty.
Empty.
Front and rear will -1.
So I have made front equal to rear equal to -1. If front equal to rear, you have to check this first. If there is only one element and if I delete, my front becomes -1, my rear also becomes -1. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
next.
sir.
If it is not the
Yes,
case,
sir.
if you have multiple elements, then you just increment front equal to front plus 1. Simple. Front equal to front plus 1, and you are done with your what? DQ operation. Now, if you DQ this at this moment, okay, wait a minute. This is the current status. Now, if I issue a command DQ, what will happen? How many elements are there in your array at this moment?
3.
3. So if I issue 3 means among these 3 condition, which it is satisfying, whether it is empty,
It is satisfying
whether
else.
it is
Else part.
else
No.
part, yeah,
Third
it is,
condition.
No.
Uh,
Else
it
part
is-
is
else part is condition. So what it satisfying? If it is satisfying else part, then what I've written, front equal to front plus 1, where front will go, or front will be going to 5, right? So front moves to 5, all those 2 stays there, but you can only view 5 and 7. These are in the focus area. So this part is your queue only, the queue part of queue, whichever part is shaded in yellow. बात समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, next. Although 2 is there, but will not, or you cannot see 2 at this moment. So now, if I issue this many commands in Q and Q and Q and Q9 and Q10 and Q4, and your array looks like something like this, fine. So there is a problem if you look at it. What is the problem? See, we have already done with is empty. We are already done with NQ. We are already done with DQ. Am I right? All these operations are done. We have completed. Now just look at the queue. Can you find a problem here? Is there anything that you find? अबे हाँ ना तो कुछ तो बोलो.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, क्या प्रॉब्लम दिखाई दे रहा है तुमको, बताओ.
So array is starting like the first khali. The first index is empty.
And
Sir, NQ10.
so what is the problem if first index is empty? प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है? तुम प्रॉब्लम में आते आते नहीं आ रहे हो. Although you have touched the problem, but you have not actually explained the problem. What the problem is?
सर NQ2 नहीं कर सकते हैं.
हाँ?
NQ2 नहीं कर सकते हैं.
NQ2 नहीं कर सकते मतलब कहाँ?
सर जो फर्स्ट वाला इसमें सर 2 है ही नहीं इसमें.
हाँ तो 2 तो मैं पहले से हाँ है ही नहीं ना, वो तो मैंने DQ निकाल दिया था यहाँ पर. If you look at this condition, I have used the DQ operation. So front is incremented from this to this. No issues.
लेकिन सर DQ में 2 डिलीट थोड़ी करते हैं.
हाँ?
उससे फ्रंट का पोजीशन चेंज हो रहा है ना DQ से.
हाँ, तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है? हमें तो क्यू से मतलब है ना, हमारा क्यू ऐसे ही काम कर रहा है।
अच्छा,
हमारा क्यू ऐसे ही काम कर रहा है, भले ही वो डिलीट करे ना करे, तुम तो इसको देख नहीं पा रहे हो ना। तुम्हारे क्यू में क्या है? 5 7 3 1 9 10 10 4 6, यही ना तुम्हारा क्यू है। तुम खुद चाहते हो कि ये क्यू बने तुम्हारा। सो व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम? You have seen the queue. What is the problem? How queue is behaving? How, what are the different codes, and how when it is empty, when it is full, when it is not full, when it can delete, when it cannot delete. What is the problem here? Okay, now let's see the problem. If I delete one more, all right, my front goes to here. That means my front is pointing to 7. Am I right? So how many empty slots do I have?
3.
3.
3.
Fine. Now if I NQ another thing, 2, this last condition, if I NQ 2, so 2 will be coming here. How many empty slot do I have?
0.
Empty slot. Empty slot, although physically I have 2, but I cannot NQ anything. Did you get the point?
Yes, sir.
Although
Yes, sir.
I have 2 empty slots, see, this empty slots means you are wasting memory. So if I'm wasting memory of 2 empty slots, that means one slot of 4 bytes, another slot of 4 bytes, the total 8 bytes of memory is been wasted. I cannot use this for adding one more, because my rear has reached to its last. I cannot add. So what could be a possible solution so that I could add into these 20 slots?
सर पहला 2 अगर हम फ्री कर दे तो,
पहला 2 को
0 और 1 को जो एम्प्टी स्लॉट्स है उनको फ्री कर दे तो।
लेकिन ये तो हम एरे से कर रहे हैं, एरे में तो फ्री फंक्शन काम नहीं करेगा ना, वो तो लिंक लिस्ट में काम करता है. इफ यू आर यूजिंग डायनेमिक then it will work, but array, as I've already told, this is not a dynamic, this is a static compilation, static memory allocation. ये तो एक ही बार में allocate होगा. तो इसको तो आप फ्री फंक्शन यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे इधर. अगर हीप में allocate होता है एरे, तब हम सोचते भी. इनफैक्ट एरे जब भी आप हीप में करेंगे तब भी यही प्रॉब्लम रहेगा, क्योंकि इन दैट केस ऑल्सो you will be getting a memory in a contiguous memory allocation. You will not get a single memory, जिस तरह से लिंक लिस्ट में मिलता है. So what could be a possible solution?
लिंक लिस्ट यूज कर लेंगे फिर एरे के जगह.
Okay, fine enough, but this time we are looking at array, right? We are looking the implementation of any queue using an array. So just focus on the array right now and tell me what we can do so that this array doesn't waste the first 2 slots. Something should come from your mind. You should develop your logic. Don't worry about the code. Develop the logic first. What could be the logic so that these 2 somehow, or the last 2 somehow, point to the first 0. That means after the 9th indices, it should now point to the 0th index. How can I do this? If I try to increment rear now, rear should point to 0. So the concept what I am talking about is known as circular queue. You can view circular queue in this fashion. See, from the 2th location, although this is a logical view, don't worry about how it will work, but this is a logical view. This is not the actual physical view. Just to get an idea how this whole thing works, just making the things in a circular fashion. So 2, as you already know, this is the second indices. If you could look, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. So rear is pointing to your 9th index and front is pointing to your 2nd index. Now I want some logic with which rear, now after reaching to the maximum limit, it must go to 0 now, because 0 is empty, 1 is empty. what we can do? Okay, to
सर सर
तब
जब 9 में रीच करेगा मैक्सिमम लिमिट, तब हम
हम्म।
एक पॉइंटर को पहले से 0 में मतलब पॉइंट करके रखेंगे और रेयर को उसके साथ कनेक्ट कर दे, तो उसमें उसके बाद उसका नेक्स्ट वो 0 में जाएगा।
तो वो अब मेरे पास और भी इजी सोल्यूशन है, अगर किसी के पास और कोई सोल्यूशन है तो बोलो। और याद रखो तुम्हारा जो सोल्यूशन है वो बिग ऑफ 1 में होना चाहिए। देयर आर मेनी सॉल्यूशंस, बट टू बी अ क्यू इट्स ऑल द are all working in constant time memory or constant time complexity. Okay, the idea is, let's suppose the current position, your current position is given as I. So you can have your next position as I plus 1 modulo n. Capital N means size of your array. So what is the real position right now? What is the position
9.
of real? 9.
9.
So 9
9.
plus 1 is 10. Modulo, what was the size of the array?
10.
So 10
10.
modulo 10, what is the thing you are going to get?
0.
Modulus means only the remainder part it will show. So 10 divided by 10 का
0.
remainder कितना आएगा?
0.
So this is how
0.
it is implemented to 0. Did you get the idea? At this moment I is n minus 1. So the next position of I is n modulo n, which comes as 0. So this is how I reach to 0th position. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you get it? Okay, fine. So and for the previous position I can use to go to your previous position, I plus n minus 1 modulo n. You just check. I is 9. 9 plus n minus 1 is what?
9.
19.
9
No, how
plus
come
9,
19?
18.
I is 9, 18, right? This I is 9, n is 10. So 10 plus 9 is 19. 19 minus 1 is 18. 18 modulo 10. What is the remainder you are going to get?
8. 8.
8. So this is the current position. 9 is the current position. The previous position is 8. बात समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes.
Okay,
हाँ,
so
sir.
with this much of code or with this much of logic, you can make a particular array to behave like a circular array or circular queue in this case. Okay, so now we'll check or change all the things according to the circular queue. Now is empty, this condition doesn't changes whether it needs any changing. No, the front will be equal to -1, rear will be equal to -1. This is okay, this is fine. Now in queue, if it is full, how do you know to whether your circular queue is full or not? In previous case we have used the size. If it reaches to the maximum size both, then we can say it is full. But in this case, how will you say that your circular queue is full or not? The idea is this: if rear plus 1 modulo 9 modulo n is equal to your front, let's suppose your rear is 1 and your front is 2, right? Just think of this condition. If your rear is 1 and your front is 2, so what is this? Rear plus 1 will be equal to 2. 2 modulo divided by 10 will be 2, which is equal to your front. So in this case, that means your thing is full or your circular queue is full. समझ में आया कि नहीं आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is simple. So if it is full, you cannot enter anything. So you are returning from it. If it is empty, you already know what you have to do. Front and rear should be equal to 0. Else rear plus 1 Rear will be rear plus 1, but here there needs to be a changing. I have already shown this. Okay, here it needs a change. What is the change? Rear will be rear plus 1 modulo n, which we have already discussed in earlier slides. बात समझ में आ रहा है कहाँ कहाँ चेंज किया हमने?
हाँ.
One I have changed in the condition of is full. The another I have changed how rear is incremented. And remaining all the things remain same. Did you get it? Tell me if there is any problem. Tell me if there is any problem.
No, sir.
Any problem?
No, sir.
Or should
No,
I
sir.
again say or again explain this?
No, sir. No problem.
No problem. Fine. NQ is done. So my NQ operation for circular Q is completed if I'm using an array. Second, I have already shown what actually it means. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 modulo divided by 10, rear will come to 0 as for the current. Now if I give an NQ15 operation, it will be NQ'd in the 0th location and 15 will be inserted. Next, DQ. What is the thing DQ? So is empty. I have not changed anything because if my Q is empty, I cannot do anything. Now, if front and rear are both pointing to the same element, if front and rear are both pointing to the same element, it means it has only, this is the only element this Q has. So if I delete this, I need to make front and rear to point to -1. This is what we have done. Else, front can be incremented in this fashion. Front will be equal to front plus 1 modulo n. In this case, rear plus 1 modulo n, and in DQ, front plus 1 modulo n. Simple. And you can check the code on your own. If I use a DQ operation, front will go to 3. What was the previous value of front? 2. So 2 plus 1 was 3. 3 modulo 10 is nothing but 3 only. So front will be equal to 3. So this is how front will be pointing to the third index. And finally, the last operation of the peak or the front operation, I just have to return what it is been A of front could be. A of front means what is the value where front is pointing to. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear? So with that much amount of code and with that much amount of theory, you have already completed Q. What is Q and how Q is implemented using arrays, and what is a circular Q and why circular Q has come into the picture. What was the problem with the normal Q? समझ में आया ना ये 3-4 points?
हाँ, sir.
We have not shown, I'll not show you the linked list version, but at least did you get the array version of the Q?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, can you convert this code, this particular code, into real workable code?
Yes sir, हो जाएगा.
Yes, sir.
वर्किंग कोड इसको कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं आप लोग? इतना लॉजिक
Yes sir.
डेवलप हुआ आप लोगों का?
हाँ.
बन जाएगा.
कर देंगे? Anybody is having any problem while converting this code? Can anybody say that I cannot convert this code, sir, to a proper C language code? Although I've given maximum things here, or it has given maximum things here, so it can be done, right? Now, what you are doing for your practicals now? I'm asking to everybody, what you have done till now in your practicals?
So the assignments they are given in linked list and all the other things before.
Okay. Anybody else? So what are the things you have done?
Sir, we have done till linked list, pointers.
अच्छा जरा मुझे बताओ लिस्ट क्या क्या था, क्या क्या मैंने दिया था शुरुआत से.
So the beginning was introduction to C, तो उसका कुछ part था, and then we came to dynamic memory allocation, तो इसमें malloc, alloc, realloc वो सब का program किया था, and then now this linked list.
Okay, linked list you have done.
Yes sir, the ones you have given.
Okay, and along with the assignments and one more. Now this Q will also add up in that list. Okay, I will tell Nobo sir to take your class if you need, or I will ask you to submit your copies. How will you submit your copy? So till now we have done up to Q, right? So Tuesday you are going to give the exam,
Yes sir.
and on Tuesday itself you are going to submit your copy or the scanned copy of your document. Make sure you have written with your own handwriting, and along with that आप लोगों ने एक कॉपी बनाया था ना, मैंने पहले से कहा था आपको.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your copy, your program should be there in your copy. So at this moment we have around what are the programs we have? We have programs of the memory allocation. So I have malloc program, I have calloc program, I have realloc program. Then I have linear search and binary search. Am I right? So I have two more programs, so totally 5 programs. And then I have linked list, one program, one big program I've given to you. Then apart from linked list, I've also asked you to add 4 more assignments, right? So you also have to add those inside your copy. So these 4 assignments is reversing the links of a linked list using recursion iterative method, and printing the order of the links, or printing the elements of the linked list in reverse order using iteration recursion. So you have 4 modes. So 6 plus 4, it becomes 10. And then I have this Q implementation 11 program. So this 11 programs you have to submit on Tuesday in a copy, and what you have to do is, what is the output you are getting, you should also get a screenshot of that output inside that copy. यानी कि स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना उस आउटपुट का, और उस आउटपुट को, उस स्क्रीनशॉट को प्रिंट करके उसके कॉपी में लगा देना. इज इट क्लियर? Is it clear or
Yes
not?
sir. Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Those who will be giving this copy on that day, they will be allowed to give it the examination. Is it clear again?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? So आप लोग अपना कॉपी, और कॉपी अपने खुद के हैंड राइटिंग से बनना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने कॉपी पेस्ट कर लिया कहीं से.
Sir, what screenshot you said?
Hmm?
Sir, the screenshot part I did not heard that one.
क्या
What
स्क्रीनशॉट?
Sir, you said something about screenshot. We have to paste. What?
हाँ, तो आप लोग ने, मैंने बोला था ना ये एग्जीक्यूट करने के लिए.
Yes,
मैं
sir.
पहले
yeah.
इससे बताते हुए आ रहा हूँ. मैं जो दे रहा हूँ वो तो ऐसा नहीं है ना, ये दिस इज नॉट ए केस ऑफ जस्ट थियरी, इट्स ए प्रैक्टिकल व्हाट इज द सब्जेक्ट.
Yes, sir.
So I have given so many programs while taking my classes. You should have done this program in your system or laptop somewhere, right in your laptop, right? You
Yes.
rerun
Yes,
the
sir.
program, get the output, take the screenshot of that, and make a file of PDF and get the printout at one day, one go.
Sir.
तो आपको
yes, sir.
आउटपुट का सारा प्रिंट आउट मिल गया, और जो प्रोग्राम था वो आपने हाथ से लिख लिया अपने कॉपी में. अब इस कॉपी को अच्छी तरह से अपना स्कैन करके मुझे भेज दो.
Yes, sir.
सर,
हाँ,
आपने आज तक जो प्रोग्राम करवाया है वही सबको प्रोग्राम को जो मैंने मतलब कोड ब्लॉक्स में कर रखा है उसको कॉपी में वापस लिख के वो कर देना है ना, स्क्रीनशॉट.
एग्जैक्टली. हाँ,
ओके सर.
यही. और ये जो सबमिट करेगा ट्यूसडे वो अपीयर करेगा सेशनल 1, जो सबमिट नहीं करेगा वो उसका बैठ जाएगा. याद रखना. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes sir.
Okay, so we'll meet on Tuesday On that day, first I will pick up your copies, and the very next day we'll pick up. Okay, after that we'll start your exam. In that exam, अच्छा आप लोगों के पास एडमिट कार्ड है सभी का पिछले एग्जाम्स का?
पिछले
Yes,
एग्जाम का है सर.
अच्छा ठीक है, तो मैं एक रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म दूंगा, वहां पर एग्जाम रोल नंबर लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है? तो आपको एग्जाम रोल नंबर लिखना है. एग्जाम रोल नंबर का मतलब है, देखना आपके एडमिट कार्ड में एक जगह पे रोल लिखा हुआ है, एक जगह पे नंबर लिखा हुआ है. कभी आपने देखा अच्छी तरीके से?
हाँ सर.
जरा ध्यान से देखें, वहां पर पहला पार्ट तो 0116 समथिंग, उसका हाइफन देकर के कुछ एक बड़ा सा नंबर लिखा रहता है. So I am only asking for number because role will always change with every year. बात समझ में आ रहा है? तो आपको रोल नहीं लिखना है, सिर्फ नंबर लिखना है आपके रजिस्ट्रेशन में.
Yes, sir.
When you are going to give your exam, okay? And there
Yes, sir.
will be 20 odd questions. Odd questions मतलब optional, filling the blanks, ऐसे questions. Are you getting the point?
Yes sir.
Either you have option of selecting one, or you might have a filling the blanks kind of question. Around 20 questions will be given, fine, and each question will fetch you 1 marks, and for that 20 question you will be getting 30 minutes. Simple. जैसे ही आपने स्टार्ट किया 30 मिनट्स आपके शुरू हो गए, और अगर आप वो 30 मिनट कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली सबमिट हो जाएगा, भले या सबमिट करे ना करे.
Okay sir.
ओके सर.
तो जैसे ही आपने
Okay,
शुरू किया, याद रखना आपको जब भी शुरू करना आप शुरू कर सकते हैं. मैं टाइम का कोई वो नहीं बताऊंगा कि आपको 11 बजे शुरू करना है, 12 बजे शुरू करना है. आप उस दिन कभी भी शुरू कीजिए, लेकिन जैसे ही आपने शुरू किया आपको वही एक चांस मिलेगा. आप ये नहीं कर सकते कि मेरा नेट चला गया था, मेरा लाइट चला गया था, इसलिए आप लोग ये सोच लीजिए पहले से कब मुझे बैठना है, कब क्या करना है. Did you get it?
yes, sir.
यस सर.
इसीलिए एक ही चांस मिलेगा, एक ही चांस में कंप्लीट करना है आपको. वो 30 मिनट का आपको विंडो मिलेगा. अपना लैपटॉप चार्ज कर लीजिए, मोबाइल चार्ज कर लीजिए, नेट का हॉटस्पॉट लगा लीजिए, उसके बाद आप बैठना. और ये आप कभी भी बैठ सकते हो उस दिन, एनी टाइम. बट आई विल नॉट अलाउ द पर्सन हु हैज नॉट सबमिटेड, बिकॉज मैं उसी को लिंक भेजूंगा जो इसने ये सबमिट किया है, कॉपी सबमिट किया है. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes,
And
sir.
a particular link will not work for any other body. Is this clear?
यस सर.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So all the best to all of you for your first intersessional exam, and I'm stopping today's class here. So thank you very much.
Thank you sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.